You have to make your point early. That was no different than the military. I actually put this on the leader. I believe the leader is responsible for setting the tone on communications. You mentioned Stan McChrystal, but I've seen others. They own the meeting. And if they own the meeting and it's not a staff-driven meeting, I mean, you have staff coordination, but if it's not a staff-driven meeting and the commander owns it or the leader owns it, you tend to stay on track and get to the right places at the end of it, and people don't think it was something just burning their time.
Nobody in the corporate world and nobody in the military has excess time. There's very few things that you can buy with money. Time, health, family are three things that you can't buy with money. And time in business, time in everything is essential. You're listening to The Hot Wash by Born Primitive Tactical. I'm Bruno Fallon. I've spent my 4-decade career in some of the most elite units in the United States Special Operations community, where I learned that elite operators aren't made overnight. They're forged through hardship, discipline, and relentless drive. In each episode, I sit down with the most accomplished and innovative leaders in special operations, industry, coaching, and athletes of all disciplines. Let's jump right in. Hey, this is Bruno Fallon with The Hot Wash by Born Primitive. I'm here with a very special guest. Honored to have General Retired Scott Miller here. For those that don't know his background, it's going to take me a while to tell it, but it's pretty awesome. U.S. Military Academy graduate, West Point, infantry officer. And then probably where the real stuff starts was with Task Force Ranger in Mogadishu. Everybody knows that as Black Hawk Down. Was on the deck there, pretty instrumental piece of it. And moving forward throughout his career, pretty much led at every level there is in the military. Commander of the Joint Special Operations Command. If you're not aware of that, that's the guy that is over all the service components for the national mission. And then, moving forward was in Afghanistan and was the coalition and U.S. force commander for, our largest mission set and our longest combat in the history of this nation. So to have someone of his level here, leadership, everything you can think of, we're just honored to have you. So Scott, welcome to the podcast.
Bruno, first of all, thank you. And thank you for having me. And probably this will probably be my highlight for SHOT Show. How's that? We're away from the crowds a little bit.
That's right. And just to give a little backdrop on this, we're in a remote podcast studio. We're actually out here at SHOT Show. It's a great time to get men like this that are available. We're all in one place. Scott and I have crossed paths for probably the last 30, 40 years, but we've never sat down and had a conversation like this. So we're hopefully going to have some really fun subjects, but the real reason I want to have him here is twofold. One, what he's currently doing today. I think it's great. I'm going to have him lead out with that. But then I